For most people, a hobby or a project can serve to soothe a troubled mind or rejuvenate an exhausted body. Well, in Sausalito, there's a group of people who believe that the creative process may also provide some help to the healing process. Pam Cook met with some enthusiastic members of the Arts and Healing Network.
In a bright little building in Sausalito is a place called the Arts and Healing Network. But the center is much more than the name may suggest.
Many art schools, if you mention the word healing art, people would be amazed or not sure of what that meant and prefer to deal in other categories. And we feel like it's a kind of art that's age-old. It started with shamanism and has come up through the ages, and we'd like to highlight that again, bring those artists to fore.
So what does healing art mean?
I see it as art that comes from the heart. It's not showing outer vision. Some artists deal with outer visions. They're doing, in the traditional way, it would be a landscape painter.
Instead, the art shows inner feelings and imagery. One such artist's work has truly combined art and healing through portraits. One of her first projects chronicled what ended up being the last year of a friend's life.
Being a witness to someone's process could perhaps affect a healing, certainly could maybe in some ways make sense of this process of dying, which we knew was inevitable.
During her Elders project, Selby created portraits of residents in a convalescent home in an effort to acknowledge and help them share their rich, long lives.
They were so proud and excited to model for me because many of these people are forgotten, put away, maybe they're not visited any longer by family members, and I knew that it would really enhance their self-esteem to have someone come and care for them. And of course, while they were modeling, they would tell me their life stories, and I could see their stories really etched in their faces.
The idea of healing art is not just for the body, but for the community as well. Another one of Selby's projects is a celebration of childhood and family. On June 19th, the Arts and Healing Network will hold a free workshop for kids to create their own self-portrait. The project is to introduce art into everyday life and to build self-esteem. Another focus of healing art is the environment. The Network Center in Sausalito has slides of many artists who are working on these types of projects and how to find out about them.
Dominique is an artist who lived in New York for a while and decided to leave the city and move to Santa Fe, New Mexico. And she got it, here she was surrounded by the Rio Grande, this beautiful, magnificent river that's run since time immemorial through our country. And she would go down and visit, and there it would be trashed out. And so her art was monthly cleansing or cleaning the Rio Grande.
It's called the Arts and Healing Network because their mission is not only to use art as a means of healing mind, body, and environment, but also to strengthen the relationship between artists and the community.
Artists, first of all, to connect with other artists who are doing similar things in their field. Medical personnel, people in the health field as well, who are interested in learning more about programs in which art and healing are directly meshed, and anyone else who's interested in finding out more about it. They're exciting, they're fun to read about, people going into mental institutions and changing people's lives and turning them around and bringing them back into the world. I mean, there's some miracle stories that just blew me away.
Our best selves, our best souls come through in the making of art, and if artists can re-enter the community as the shaman did of old, as the shaman really was the community leader in that way of bringing the vision to the people and making sure that everyone got that vision and understood that vision. I think that's a tremendously healing, we have tremendous healing ability with that concept in our society.
Another purpose of the center is to serve as a community gathering place. They're holding a series of workshops this summer, all for and about different kinds of art and healing. The network also sponsors individual consulting sessions designed to help artists realize their goals. But most importantly, they'd like to bring art into every part of life.
Artists can play a really important role in our society. Oftentimes they're maligned, they're considered weird or crazy or kind of on the edge. And I really want to bring artists back in to engaging about issues of community, about family, about our role in our society. And I believe that artists can not only pose the questions, but they can offer important answers and creative answers to some of the big problems that are facing us today.
I think it can give people the opportunity to see that to see their souls, to see that they are artists, that it's possible for each and every one of us to write a story, act out a drama, make a collage, access our inner source, and through that bring about our healing and the healing of those around us. And those around us means community, and then it means global, and then it means environment.
In Sausalito, Pam Cook for the Marin Report.
The Arts and Healing Network also helps artists and organizations locate funding for their healing arts projects. We'll be right back after this.